Today's the day that we're going to Nelson. Phil made it through security. So here we are in Nelson. We just got off the plane and jumped in our rental car, which is pretty cool, and we arrived at the hotel. It's freezing and it's dark outside, and it's like 4 p.m. Australia time, 7 p.m. local time. So I think we're going to get ready to go and head back out in a sec. And when we were checking in, they were like, oh, this is the premium room, and James was like, ooh, and this is what it looks like. Hi James.
Hi.
And here's our view. As you can see, it's very dark. We have a petrol station. We have an electric car rental purchase place.
Make a photo.
So yeah. So apparently if I just put my foot down, you don't go flying. That's good.
I shoved that in Emma's face and said, this is Jamie's.
Domino's was the only thing open, so that's what dinner was. So day 2, first thing we do when we get up is we go get coffee because it's going to be a long one. We're going to hang out with Jem's parents and see some mini trains. Come on the door there. You sit here and you go upstairs. But like, okay. Time to go.
Ikimasu.
Wait, you don't know that in Maori? I'll cut this bit short.
No, I don't really.
What else are you supposed to do with a big clock? So this is Monaco, which is a spot out in the bay of Nelson. I really wanted to see it, but it was super windy, so you got zero audio. Apparently, that is the Nelson flag. Do you hate it?
Don't turn around.
Why not? Apparently you're not allowed to film while the train's running. Anyway, right after, we headed to the Tahanui Zoo.
Hi, Mr. Lala. But there's a bit of a leg out and his head's up, so it's only about a 6 out of 10. Does not care.
Lunch.
I'm like, oh, what?
Hello. Everyone's scared of these Kias because they are known for like ripping things to shreds. They are well adept at removing all of the rubber on the outside of your car.
No.
Yeah.
Done at New World, got some lolly cake, and now we're onwards to somewhere. So we didn't really have a plan for today, but first things first, we went and grabbed breakfast, and then we headed to Fifeshire Rock, which is the rock in the background. I also wanted to test out some of the features of the Polestar, seeing as I hadn't had a chance yet, so I pulled over at one of the viewing platforms and I tried to work out how to open the boot and close the boot. It's not as easy as it seems. So we embarked on our journey slowly across the coast of New Zealand, and we stopped a couple of times at a couple of different chargers just to make sure that we had the batteries all topped up the whole way. Waiting to charge the car. Our first lunch stop was at Woodburn at the Runaway Cafe. Jems had a wrap and I had a chocolate shake and a scroll. I really enjoyed the view out of the window though. You could see the mountains just outside. Oh yeah, we got the Wari Fari energy charging the car. Alright. Fuel's in Blenheim and time to go to, where are we going? Kaikoura!
Are we really gonna make it to Kaikoura?
Yes. So here we are. This is part of the way down to Kaikoura. So the plan for today was to just, it was one of our first days off, so we're just going to go for a drive. And we're just like, where do we go? And Jems was like, let's go to Kaikoura. It's only a 3-hour drive away, but when you're driving an electric car, you have to stop every now and again to charge the batteries. Like, the batteries could get us all the way there, but I'm concerned that after dark, all the chargers might turn off or something like that. So I'm just driving cautiously, and we've hit 2 or 3 stops already. And so far, so good. But this place, this is stunning. Have you seen? Like, sheer mountain. And then the ocean. And then the rocks. The sunset just started to hit, so it's really pretty. So I just figured I'd pull over and have a look, but we're about to keep heading on our way. We're about half an hour out of Kaikoura, so I'll see you there. And what I meant by days off is the first weird sounding birds. And what I meant by day off was it was our first day that we weren't hanging out with our family. So family comes first, so they got priority, and now we're just being tourists. This is the lobster that apparently makes the coffee up here. Oh, okay. Of course I had to pick the park the furthest away from the toilet. Now I have to do the awkward walk back to the car, because that makes sense. Oh. Helpful. We need the broken one, and only Teslas can use the not broken one. Helpful. We made it, we found somewhere. New World has it working. And now we just need to find somewhere for dinner. I'm a little bit concerned as to what this means. Does it mean that we charge slower? Like, it still says the car's going to be fully charged in like 15 minutes. What did you get? And I think this is the Shrek and Dolly. So we're done at Kaikoura, the car's fully charged, we've got 280 k's left, and how many? 253k drive ahead of us. Maybe I shouldn't have the heated seat on just in case it decreases our range too much. So we're driving back through Havelock, I was like, oh my god, there's a train! So here we are, back at the Rutherford. Now I'm down to 28% battery life. Today was a 500 kilometer journey, thereabouts. That'll make sense. Time to plug it in and go to bed, I think. Basically, right after we got to Kaikoura, we beelined straight back. We drove through Ward, and there was allegedly a single charger there, and it would get us up from like arriving at 19% to arriving at like 30%. So we stopped there for 10 minutes. The cafe was shut, and it was just a little charger on the side of the street, so we just parked up there and plugged the car in and told the app to go, and just sat there in the car in the middle of nowhere for like 10 minutes, and then we're like, right, this is awful, and got out of there. The next stop was, I really need to go to the bathroom, so we pulled into this little rest stop, and there was a long drop toilet, and it had the most foul smell. Imagine kitty litter, except it's not for cats, it's for humans. That's what it smelled like. Jumped back in the car again. This time we were basically non-stop all the way back up to Havelock, where I stopped because I wanted to have a look at a bridge, and stopped again because I saw a train as we were coming back. After that, it was basically all the way back to the Rutherford, and here we are with 28% battery life left. So last night I had the worst sleep I've had in a very long time. So I have this thing where I eat pizza and then the next day I feel terrible, and it happened last night. It was delicious pizza and I still have leftovers, but I just feel absolutely terrible. We noticed that we've run out of toilet paper, so we kind of need to get room service, so we do need to bugger off today. But, you know, fun times. The plan for today, we're not quite sure what it is. We're probably just going to drive around Nelson a little bit more. We had a look at going to the glowworm caves, except they're like another 3-hour drive again, just like Kaikoura. And we're not up for another 3-hour drive after yesterday. Apparently the store is older than Gem's.
No, it's not.
Younger than Gem. What do you think?
I want to eat.
Fuck it. Oh, I'm so full. The spark plugs. What model is it? What do you think those hoses are for? More pop-ups. It's an FB. It's only got 3 wheels. It's gonna roll over.
I remember them weighing all these though.
What did you say?
Did you try to give me that? Put it on camera. I didn't say anything.
Small. I'm sorry. This is our afternoon. Playing mini golf.
And I beat Mika.
Well, yeah, I haven't played mini golf like since I was a kid.
Yeah, neither have I.
I've played one. This is probably the second game ever. I think we'd be both shit-faced if we were drinking every shot over par. So we just got back from the mini golf, and who won again?
Me, I won.
And who won at the go-karts?
Mr. Bean. Mr. Bean had the best time.
No, it was me.
Mr. Bean won.
So now we're going to go for dinner at the Honest Lawyer, which I thought was a law firm, and it is not.
It is a restaurant and inn that I made an advertising campaign for when I was a kid.
So it's very important that we go. But first we need to go to the Tahuna store to pick up some essentials. This is the Honest Lawyer. It's not a law firm. Time for foodles. Our car park got locked out. Good morning. It's a bit cold outside. Good morning. So it's about 5 degrees and I'm gonna go try and catch the sunrise at Cable Bay. The car looks like it's more than happy to start driving. It's all covered in mist. So let's go. I just got back into the car. Apparently it's 4 degrees outside. It's horrendous. So here I am at Cable Bay. I'm gonna try and catch the sunrise. As you can see, it's just about started, but I was hiding in the car because it was freezing cold. And I've also got waterfront views. Oh, come on, you can do it. There's the car. And there's the sunrise just starting to happen. Car spotted. We're at the top of Cable Bay. Well, not really, it's a bay, so you can't really be at the top of it. But that's thereabouts where I parked the car and wandered up here, saw lots of cows, and now I'm just slowly waiting for the sunrise to happen. It's very pretty out here. It's freezing, and I think I should have packed more layers. My hands, fortunately, they were warm. I did some photography just before I got out of the car, and it was so cold that I would get out of the car, put the camera down, take a photo, and then it would be too cold, and I'd get back in the car just to warm up my fingers. So today, this is the start of our Wednesday. Today we're going to go hang out with Jem's parents, and as it's her birthday, which is kind of, you know, the reason that we're here. So I got up early this morning and decided to come see a sunset, and it's very pretty. So I just started hiking up this hill to try and see if I can get a better shot of the sunset, and now it's like starting to get super foggy, so oh well. Guess it's a bit of a bust, but it was nice to come out. I'm just like, hang on, how did I get in here? And then I see like the road, and then I see, did I come through that little road through here, maybe? I mean, it lines up. It was about as wide as I remember it. Because of course, as I drove here, it was completely pitch black, so I couldn't really see anything until I arrived. And now it's light again, so I get to experience the drive twice. Some sheep are hanging out. Oh. So I'm done here now, and the cow just snuck up behind me, but ran off as soon as I started filming. Just over the hill there now. I think the sunset's not going to look too good here. It's starting to lose its orange, so I'm going to go over there. It looks like there's some swamp stuff. Also, I'm definitely freezing. My hands are so cold, so it's an excuse to go back down to the car and enjoy the heated seats. Speaking of the car, it's right there. So the other thing I've noticed about this area is it's so unbelievably quiet. Like, someone turned the radio on, and I could basically make out what they were saying on the radio. Just had to stop because this was such an amazing drive. And then there's these things. Like, is this to keep the leaves out of the train? Why do they look like this? It's time to drive the car. Taking the next slice and veggie pie. Apparently Gems hasn't had popcorn chicken before. She became vegan right before.
No, vegetarian.
Vegetarian right before, so I had to go get some popcorn chicken.
I'm not eating it.
Would you like some
I'm
popcorn?
not eating it.
Why not? It's just popcorn chicken. It tastes delicious. You alright? Oh boy. Here we go again. So this part 5.
4. Just eat it past the rocks.
Got it.
3.
Deliberating on the numbers.
So I had 91 total. You had way less than that, I think. 41 plus 49. Oh shit! You beat me by 1.
Nice.
91 to 90. Did you know that it was actually meant to be?
Fuck you.
Plus 29. 61.
Oh, yeah, we both fucked up pretty bad.
So I'm 30 above par, you're 29 above par. To hold on to the top of the fingers. And see the snails?
Yeah.
They're real.
Oh. Like, actually?
Yeah. They were unfortunate. What's the collateral damage?
Did they just get painted over?
Yep. This has been here my whole life.
Gotta hand it to you. You seem to be having fun. Trip to the library then, I guess.
No postcards, sir.
See, I didn't have too much, but you just went down the whole thing. So Jems was like, we have to go to Isle Park, so here we are. We just came back from the Stoke X Video Easy. What's Isle?
Isle was a person.
Ah,
Marsden was also a person.
I see. Apparently this is Marsden House, maybe? I'm not quite sure.
Oh.
That's Isle House.
Yeah, and it closed in May.
Oh, so we're like months late.
Reopens in October.
Do we call them up and schedule an appointment?
Excuse Excuse me, can we come see? This is the front.
Let's see the back. You're gonna wear it?
We've been everywhere except for here and here.
Do you need to cross them out?
This is our Tahuna. Oh no!
It's a bit tight.
Your whole veggies out. This is our Tahuna and Stoke t-shirt that we worked so hard to get. Played a lot of mini golf. We did not do the paddle Nelson, and we haven't been to Pick's Peanut Butter, but we're going to try. We had lunch at Sprig and Fern, Tahuna. We did the pro karts, Mika won. We did mini golf at Nelson Fun Park, I won. We did Natureland. We did the Tahuna Beach Holiday Park mini golf, and Mika won by 1 point. And we went to the Nelson Classic Car Museum. Yay, Tahuna, Louie and Stoke. Ow! The lady at the mini golf and karts told us that these had suddenly started doing gangbusters after a month of them sitting and doing nothing.
So here we are doing our best to stoke the tourism industry. Stoke the Tahuna and Stoke tourism industry. You get the idea. It's a little bit foggy. Onwards to James's mum's dinner's birthday thing.
James's mum's dinner birthday thing.
Yeah, you know the thing.
No, this is awkward, I hate it. We are going to mum's 65th, she's retiring, her 65th birthday dinner at a seafood restaurant, which is a vegan I'm so looking forward to.
Let's see. There we go. Sorted. Good morning!
Look, up to 340-kilometer range.
I swear it's longer every single day. Today we are going to St. Arnarud to look at snow and lake and Murchison for charging reasons. Onwards. Quick stop off at the dairy to pick up some essentials. A V Black, which tastes like cigarettes.
No, it doesn't.
100% does. We're on our way to St. Arnard and driving the Polestar. And I just hit a little bit of ice on the way up, and basically everyone else has moved on, but we all pulled over. Just a little bit of but then, we were fine, everyone else is fine. It just felt a little bit uncomfortable. But yeah, it's very pretty out here. Rolling mountains, super bright sun, cute little spot. Made it to St. Arnard. Would you believe it's like 1 degree outside? James doesn't even want to leave the car. Friend, hello. Hey James, look. Grabbable birds. Those ones are 2 hands, but that one's a 1-hand grabbable. Made it out of the car.
Can you tell who boy and who girl?
No.
Boy have emerald.
Head. I'd be careful with the big guy.
And I was going to swan.
Swan?
Yeah.
Oh, you got to be careful with them. They actually are kind of fast.
A frozen puddle.
Yeah, I nearly slipped and died. So I'm trying to keep an eye on the range. Notice because it's cold, we're like fighting for range. Trying to keep the batteries warm. What did you think? Was it worth coming?
I don't think I've specifically been here before.
Yay, new thing. Hey James, when did we enter Silent Hill?
2 minutes ago.
Oh look, there's blue. But like, there's the sun up there, and then there's that just fog. But it's all around us. We're in a horror movie. If you find this, we're probably dead. We're safe. The car is charging and now we will be able to make it home. Right across the road from the commercial stables. Looks pretty interesting in there. Goodbye, Mr. Bean. We're following the copyrighted Goofy instead. Here's the map of the whole place. Where did we park? Oh. We parked up the road from the police station. I didn't know we were in America. We were using all the same branding as the American version, but there was no franchise in New Zealand. Possum gloves. Pukeko acquired for Kato. Teach him how to kill. Alright, we're safe. We can make it onwards to somewhere else, but first we need human fuel, which is where Gems is. So I went and grabbed a burger while Gems went off to a local vegan place. Done at Murchison, onwards to Waterfalls, and then probably back here for Snackos. So we made a quick stop at the Myra Falls, and look, here they are. I left my tripod in the car so you get this fantastic crook angle. The geography of the area was really interesting. The river is clearly carved out this little valley. There was this mountain just outside of it, so it looked like we had two cliff faces bearing down. We're in the cafe at Murchison, and we're just looking at spots nearby, and this was 15 minutes up the road. So I figured may as well stop, seeing as we're, half an hour away, there and back. So I think the car is doing a little bit better now that it's a bit warmer, it seems to be happier. So I'm gonna try for the ski fields next. But first, another stop at Murchison to top up that little extra bit.
They're probably really used to tourists
Ow.
doing food.
So we're just coming down this road, and I'm like, oh my god, this bridge is so cool. I wanted to get some photos, but I tried to look for somewhere to stop. So I came down this street, but after the horizon, there's nowhere to turn around, and it all becomes gravel. And I'm like, oh my god, we're gonna fall off the edge. And no joke, there was a corner that was sloped towards the river that's just here, and I was like, this is it, this is how we go, this is today's thing, we're gonna ruin the car. But no, look at this bridge. So you've got the bridge bit, but then it's so pretty, but hang on a second, it's pretty on that side too. Don't mind me, I'm just crossing. And the little cloud has the little mountain has a cloud for a hat. Very pretty. Anyway, my hands are freezing. I'm gonna go back to the car. So I wanted to see snow. Unfortunately, the sign says that we need to have chains, and we don't. And it looks like it's miles away. And the ski fields are shut, so all checks and balances say that we need to go home, which kind of sucks. Sent the drone up to see what it could see, and these were some pretty stunning views, but we're burning daylight and there wasn't going to be much more for the drone to see. Good morning.
We made extra photo booths while everyone else is getting rid of them.
So today is the dawn of the last day that we aren't leaving. We're going to go get cafe food.
You say that we aren't legal.
Leaving.
Oh.
You know what I mean.
Duh.
You married me. It means you must understand me to some point. Anyways, onwards to coffee. Excited.
Motueka.
Motueka.
Motueka. Motueka.
So today we're going to Motueka.
Motueka. Just be like a dumb local and call it Motueka.
Okay, we're going to Motueka
Fuck
today. Another day, another light-filled 360 kilometers worth of range. How do you say it?
Motueka.
Motueka.
Motueka. Yeah, Motueka.
Let's take some more to the Echo.
Oh my gosh.
I've had our coffee and it's time to go. Hey James. Is the Jenny 7, I think that's how you say it, shipwrecked in a long time ago, I think, pre-war, I'm pretty sure. It's very pretty out here. Last time we're going to be in a Couplan's until we come back to NZ. So this is the center of the car. This is the reversing camera. And it's very close to the ground, so it gets very dirty. Today is one of our last couple of days, so I figured I'd do like a recap of all the things that we did. So we flew in from Brisbane to here. But we had to go through Wellington, and on the way back we're going to go back through Auckland. So the flight into Wellington was a little bit simple, and then the flight from then on, it was a bit bumpy. Jems was telling me that the Rutherford was like the best place, so that's where we went for our hotel, right in the centre of town, though we probably could have used it a little bit better than we did. It's like walking distance from everything, yet we basically drove from there every single day. We were driving this car, the Polestar 2. Fortunately, the people lending it to us gave it to us a little bit early, so as soon as we got off the flight, we got straight into the car. It was perfect. Once we got into the hotel, we went basically straight to bed, ran into Jems's mum and her sister, and we spent the most of the first couple of days with them. I've never been to Nelson properly, and previously it was always just sort of like, alright, we'll go straight to Jems's mum's house and then we'll just hang there for the day. But now that we had a car, we had the ability to just drive around, and Jems was playing tour guide. There's only one place that I really wanted to go, which was Monaco, which is just a little ways out of town. Basically, as you fly in, it's the next little peninsula out, because it had quite a good view of the city. We were told that there was mini trains, so we basically went to Huna to ride the mini trains, go to the zoo, go go-karting, go mini golf, and then on the first day that we didn't have plans with family, Jems was like, would you like to go to Kaikoura, which is 200 kilometers around New Zealand? We kind of left it late in the day to do it, and by the time we got there, it was already pitch black. We passed through Blenheim, which is how you get across the ditch on the ferry. There's a big touristy town there. Kaikoura was supposed to be like where the seals and stuff go, but Kaikoura is where like the seals are, but they kind of moved on because they kept moving stuff around. We also went down south to St. Arnarud to look at this stunning view where you've got two rolling mountains and then like the snow-capped mountains in the background and then a massive lake in the middle. It was very picturesque. And then on the way out there, there was a small town that Gems had gone to ages back and said that it hasn't changed at all. And then today, we were just hanging around town today. We had some family engagements, so it made sense just to stick around in town and relax. I'm gonna see my auntie who lives in Nelson, so that's gonna be up next. I think the flight home will be relatively straightforward, but I guess we will see. Anyways, thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Just got back from Auntie Caroline. Thanks again for the dinner and the coffee, Cameron. Super fun to see everyone, and they surprised us with two of the kids and their partners, so got to meet up with the whole family. Apart from Hamish and Cody. Or was it Blair? Hamish was there. You know. So yeah, it was nice to catch up with Auntie Caroline. Now it's time to do the dreaded repacking for our trip back to Australia.
You ready to go? I'm scared. Missing out on breakfast.
Are you ready to go?
Yes. My bags are at the door.
Time to go. Beds have been made. Desk has been used. Trash has been filled.
Bed has been made.
Yeah, it's been made. Let's go. It's a bit busier today. It's very loud. So for today, the plan was just to hang around. So we went to this garden nearby, which is one of the first things we're going to do today. Then we went to a coffee shop that Caroline recommended. And did we do anything else today?
Yeah, breakfast at the restaurant, at the hotel.
Oh yeah, that was super busy. And that's it. Nelson is finished. We're finished. We're gonna pack up, go to Jem's sister house, and then jumping on the plane. See you in Auckland. Just got to the airport and we ran into Hannah and her partner.
There was a bird here and you missed it while you were off doing things.
And Auntie Caroline, and they just jumped on the plane to Wellington. How's the food? Good. So we had to wait at the airport for a couple of hours actually because our rental car finishing and the plane landing were just a little bit misaligned. And as we were flying, we flew over Nelson, so we got to see that at night, which was pretty cool. Still kind of blue hour, so you could still make out a lot of the town. Then we flew over Cable Bay, which is where I went for that sunrise, and it was very pretty. It was very dark once we landed in Auckland finally, and first things first was to eat. Welcome to Auckland. Now it's the start of the 7-hour journey. No, when's our flight? Like 12 hours away?
Yeah, it's on like 11 hours.
Sounds like fun.
Were we 12?
Yep. I want you to be blown away.
I'm more concerned about the fact that
The door won't stop.
yeah. Ooh, nice stuff there. Is that water free?
I can hope so. What do you think?
It's very nice. I've stayed in the Novotel in Brisbane.
Good morning. It's
3:48 a.m.
3:48 a.m. local time. Or in Australia time, it's 1 a.m. and
1:48 a.m.
1:48 a.m. and it's time to go to the plane place. Airport.
You're very with it.
Are you telling me that
I'm more with it than you are.
time to go home? Goodbye, Novotel. Thanks for the expensive room.
I appreciate that I got to rest.
Same. Let's see. Let's see how long it lasts. Onwards to the plane. Security. Security stole my thing. I didn't even know.
Are you afraid to say it, what it was?
My knife.
Your craft knife.
My craft
Your
knife.
box cutter.
So we were both miserable, which is why we went to that Novotel in the first place. I realised I hadn't explained. But now we're on the plane, so we could kind of get a couple of hours of sleep on the way back to Brisbane. But we were kind of awoken by this stunning sunrise as we were taking off. And what was even better was that as we were starting to climb, there were actually 2 layers of clouds in the sky. So you're getting the sunrise on both the top and bottom layers of clouds, which was pretty incredible. Anyways, we made it back to Brisbane all safe and sound, and yeah, see you next time.